that's how we do it. Wasted all my work, all my preparation for nothing. Leah, Iona, Lichtenhart, in the name of the Inquisition, you are hereby removed from your post and expelled the Holy Ordo. The fate of the fallen members is a matter of the Ordo. Heretical archives, artifacts obtained in the excavation, and other assets of Lichtenhart's possession. I hereby declare the property of the Holy Inquisition. However, it was for the rogue trader that decided that become to 45 and its people. What is your verdict? Moo. I'm gonna say remove her. Gonna kill her. What would you advise me to do? I will not risk taking survivors into my crew. However, I cannot leave them unaided. I don't know. Heinrichs, what do you want? World has compromised any attempt to assess the degree of corruption and will unnecessarily based on weak judgment, vulnerable to doubt and sentiment. I would get rid of the planet and its population. What will happen to the archives of Emiliana? The archives will be destroyed, prevented the situation from ever reoccurring. Jeez. Okay, that's... So be it. Now for Emiliana. We're going to destroy the planet. You are hereby stripped of your special status of the agent of the Golden Throne and all attendant right and privileges. I am authorized to use all interrogation measures stipulated by the standard framework for information extraction and ascertain the fate of the acolyte Tankia Cabergaria be necessary. No, interrogator Van Calix. I have no intention of concealing that information from you. I'm almost certain that Tenekia was eliminated in the order of Xavier Calcazar after being deemed volatile element. You're lying. I'm just listen. I saw one of Calcazar's documents when I went to receive my new orders. Only the fleeting glimpse, but with my memory, like a picked recorder, it was long enough for its contents to be imprinted in my mind. I do not know the details, but the document itself, it was interrogation transcript, with the final annotation indicating the removal of a person from the retinue. And we both know how someone leaves Lord Inquisitor's retinue. Tenekia is Lord Inquisitor's top espionage specialist. Wherever Xavier chose to refrain from making public now shows strength. Tenekia was invaluable. Why would he do this? I do not know, interrogator. I just know that, just as I do not know why Lord Inquisitor sent me to this nondescript planet as soon as I voiced my concerns about his methods. Just as I do not know if I should blame the warp and his lack of responses to my calls for help, or if Calcazar prohibited the others from answering. The nature of her mission, and Xavier's true purpose here in the Expanse, is likely why he chose to bury this secret. Tenekia along with it. The operational data indicates that you are the retinue primary torture specialist. At all this time, I thought you were one of the ones who conducted Nikia's interrogation, and one of the reasons why I destroyed my personal data block was to ensure that my own sentiments would not prevent me from thinking rationally when I next encountered you or Calcazar's other servants. Henrix? Emiliana? I know, interrogator Van Calix. I know that all the procedures used to compromise Sage's interrogation, unsealing the reminiscence blocks, but before we began, I thought Tenekia was your doing. But as your reaction has revealed truth to me. Heinrichs? Is it Heinrichs, yes? You should know. Sorry, I've forgotten you. What? Thank you for your assistance in solving my problem. No less than any heretic deserves. Words of a true citizen of the Imperium. We are finished here. The planet will be designated unfit for further use. The risk is simply too great. It will take hours to deal with the excavation site and that the diggers found here. But I will not delay us. When we return to the ship, find a minute to speak with me. We're blowing it up. Blowing it up. Can't take the risk. Just shock baton. Oh, the servitors stayed all right.
Let us not dawdle.
I like to dawdle. Take me to my ship. What? How did we get there? Why do you tease me like that with the goods over there? Yeah, I fell asleep last night on the couch while reading my book, and I must have slept funny. My neck is killing me. I had a massive headache most of the day. After a bunch of leave, the headache's gone. True signs of when you're old. All right, Van Calix. You were pretty close to right here, right? Yeah, there you are.
Lord Captain, I thank you for your assistance with my mission. Thanks to rogue trader von Valancius, the Inquisition has stopped the enemies of humanity, even those hiding in its own ranks on this occasion. I will no longer be making any claim on your time or resources.
Everything Emelina said about Calcazar, should we be concerned about it?
It is dangerous information, but you are already too deeply involved. In the Inquisition, there are two main philosophies: Puritanism and radicalism. The adherents of the former are conservatives who strive to follow the letter of inquisitorial doctrine in all matters. The radicals are more pragmatic. They believe that the end often justifies the means, and they use tools that a Puritan would condemn as heretical. Emelina used the powers of chaos to gain the upper hand against xenos. I touched a cogitator built by cultists to learn its secrets. None of us is pure. Xavier. The craven-hearted say that the career of every Inquisitor ends in either death or heresy. The Lord Inquisitor has borne this burden longer than any of us. It would be naive to think that he had only ever used Puritan methods, and even more naive to suggest that such methods have in any way weakened his loyalty to the God Emperor. And that is all I will say on the subject.
What are you going to do now that this is done?
I will remain part of your retinue. That will not change. I will continue to accompany you until I receive orders to the contrary from the Lord Inquisitor, if ever. Who knows? Perhaps one day my journey will end like Emelina's, but that day is not today.
You're not Fester. Nope, we're good. Nothing else. Okay. Doesn't look like any of us leveled up. Okay, so we'll go to Dargonis. So I guess we're just gonna do like more of the companion quest, I guess. Try to get those done. Like I said, I'm afraid that if we get too far, we're not gonna be able to do them. So I don't want to do that. And this was Abelard's. Do I? Okay, efficiency for colonies. For security. Alright, so we finished others, we can't do that. Must have completed captive xenos. I don't even know what captive xenos is. Great fire. Are they something that's not... Oh, there's great fire. Oh, so we'll just do this one. Dargonis. None of them I can do. Must be completed in the colony bastion. Protectorate missionaries. Missionaries. Just do Call of Arms. Gamma. In world security and efficiency, that's kind of nice actually. Life, profit factor, sacred flame, weapons. I think we will do this. Gives us explorators too. Rep. Corruption infiltrated Vabos, Lord Captain, cultists of the Flame at Dawn have agitated the convicts into full-blown uprising. There's nothing but problems on this place. Cult conspirators did not personally participate in the assault not too long ago and scurried into the mines, deeper into the tunnels. Rifled with xenos corruption. The wardens report occurrence of tremors. It seems like the heretics are trying to clear the cave-ins used to ward off subterranean monsters. Let the rebels know that if they don't stop the riot, I will bomb... I don't know if I want to do that. Stop the riot immediately. Casualties are no concern. Nice. Steel. More extractums. Explorators. Yeah, we'll do that. Take more rep. Now, Starbend, are you able to have be able to get on Twitch at all? I know you don't have the PC. Are you able to get on Twitch at all? So we got to bring Abby. It's fine. No Heinrichs. Bring Pasky. Good. Oh, great. A bunch of people are murdered. Governor Drivestem will take care of everything. It's ridiculous. Such a thing happened right here in the Rogue Trader's Palace. I don't hope it's not Abby's family. Dead bodies, corpses hauled into a pile. Your lordship, you're honored by your presence. What is this mess? You see, your lordship, people wanted to attack. Second Lieutenant Place Guard Elam Wheat reporting. Shortly after your arrival, we averted an assassination attempt on the rogue trader. Palace soldiers detected intruders and engaged them in combat. Limited on space. Okay. Because what I'm bringing it up is I will have a stream tomorrow, but it will be on Twitch only. Because what we're gonna do is kind of a just chatting thing, but we're gonna go over games that I'm interested in. That's gonna be coming out this year, or hopefully this year. And I can't really do it on YouTube because YouTube will shut me down. Well, not really shut me down, but they will copyright claim me in a heartbeat. So with Twitch, as long as I don't keep the video up, I shouldn't have any issues on Twitch to do that. Examine the assailants. Observation. There are high-functioning servitor specimen present among the expired units. Such specimen are traditionally bestowed upon the noble houses that are most loyal to the sacred fellowship of the Adeptus Mechanicus. As far as I know, House Gaprak has received such servitors from the Crimson Priesthood as a gift in the past. Although this is my first time seeing one myself. Where's Chlamydia? I think she's with the rest of the House of Assyrian, detained in the throne room, that is. Governor Drystrom has gathered all the Dargonis nobility here to pronounce the guilty verdict against House Assyrian. Why is the governor not here to greet me? I don't know. Perhaps he is... You can absolutely find him in the throne, where the governor intends to be put House of Assyrian on trial. All right. Multiple wounds.
Is there money to be made?
There better be. Yeah, I've been... Now, Maddie first started watching when I did King Arthur series. And I'm starting to get emails saying there are copyright claims on those videos, so no money can be made from those videos. It's ridiculous. After, what, year and a half? Something like that? I'm getting copyright on them. Ridiculous. Yeah. I've had one that was a fake one.
Always keep your eye on the price.
And I fought that one. Because they tried to claim all of my medieval dynasty. And, they got rid of that one. Because they were trying to claim that it was their video and try to copyright it, even though my face was on there. But But you cannot go any further. It's ridiculous. I shall complain. Your lordship, 'tis an honor. I regret such an unfortunate circumstance that have occasioned the rogue trader's visit to the capital. Because people will fake. Well, first of all, YouTube is absolutely terrible on copyright. If I wanted to, I could go to PewDiePie, let's say. I can go to one of his videos and just claim it's mine. And he's copywriting it. And then he has to prove that it's his. Which is ridiculous. So anybody could just put a claim in. Which I think is so stupid. So people will create accounts, try to put claims on a whole bunch of these people's videos. And then hopefully they make a bunch of money before they get caught. That's what they try to do. Last 2 years been, yes, it has been. I probably lost 40% of my revenue. I don't make much anyway off of YouTube, but about 40% of my revenue is gone on that. The claims are just ridiculous on some, and it's just, yeah, it just getting worse. Twitch seems to be getting worse, but then they're starting to do some things that look good. Like they did a great thing where I can be on Twitch. I can multi-stream again, so I can stream to other simulcasts. Basically, I stream to other platforms at the same time. They did outlaw that, but then they also added it so unless you actually have a contract, basically with Twitch, for you can only stream on Twitch. I can be a partner. I can be oh my gosh, I can't think of the other one. But, the one I am, because I'm not a partner. But, so I can make money off of Twitch now and still stream to 2 different platforms. There's a few stipulations I can't do, like I can't put YouTube chat on my screen and stuff like that. So I gotta have 2 chats. Since I'm using Restream, all my chats into one. But it still mix it up. It's a little funny when it does it. Yeah, AdSense. No, I don't make very much off my videos on stuff. Not much at all. It's pretty bad. Yeah, and not too. I almost have nobody ever watch on Twitch, but now that I can stream to both of them, I'm gonna do it just in case. Your lordship, you're here. Please, you must hear us out. Rogue Trader is undoubtedly here to listen to the testimony of each and every one of us. Punish the traitors. We have known each other for many decades, and now we have had our fair share of disagreements, but do you really think my flesh and blood would have trampled on the definition of honor and loyalty? We have evidence implicating them, Abelard. I am sure of it. His lordship will arrive at a fair ruling. What are the charges? Twitch is how you found me? Yeah. Twitch has kind of screwed me for a while. That's why I quit streaming on it. So now I'm back, affiliate, that's what it is. And now I'm affiliate since they'll let me. So I can make money off of Twitch. So if anybody who's ever on Twitch and you have a Prime sub you want to give away for free, and you want to give it away for me, that would be great. Stayed for the snarkiness. I'm not snarky. Maybe I am. Disrupting the logistical lines, bribery of Adeptus Administratum officials, document forgery, organization of heretical insurrections. On top of the evidence devastating economic impact it had on their protectorate, these criminal acts have been impeded on the delivery of the imperial tithe, in which, in turn, has drawn the administrative attention. An esteemed members of Adeptus Arbitus is expected to arrive in Dargonis shortly, and before they do, we are obligated to identify and punish those responsible. Waiting for the rings to... Yeah. I thought it was supposed to be sometime this year, but I, yeah, we'll have to see. I'll have to see if it's any good. Kind of a disappointment. But I'll watch it because I love Lord of the Rings. So maybe they learn their lesson with all the people complaining and they'll make it good. Okay, Clementia, I'm going to hear your account. Your Lordship, a House Viserion denies all laid charges are laid against it. These few months we have indeed been trying for Dargonis, but we have done our best to remedy the situation. My family's every effort is focused on stabilizing the capital's logistics and economy. So much that it's failed once noticed the web of intrigue folded behind our backs. Intrigue. I do. Why are there dead bodies? Your Lordship, I humbly beg your pardon. You see, right before your arrival, a palace guard discovered a plot to assassinate you. Fortunately, the malefactors were disposed of before they could cause you harm. What happened to Dargonis in my absence? When we caught the wind of rumors of your disappearance, we patiently waited for news for your return. But then Dargonis was struck by a series of terrible events. The first one was sabotage of logistics and hampered shipments. Then mass unrest spread across the entire planet, and the minor noble houses began squabbling amongst themselves, trying to pin blame on their rivals. We took great pains to calm them down and managed to squash the revolt, but not without some outside help, unfortunately. These events also have been overshadowed by the, I'm ashamed to even say it out loud in front of you, Your Lordship, rumors of circulating of the higher houses. Some were calling Theodore's true heir to be installed as the head of your house, Conrad Votvir. Not all of your subjects have forgotten his past efforts to benefit the Trade Protectorate. When the investigation was launched, the evidence led us to the Viserions. Dresden, you aren't accusing one of Dargonis' leading noble houses for treason without airtight evidence, are you? Of course I have evidence. Your Lordship, the investigation has established the members of the Viserion family, which is responsible for Dargonis' fleet and its logistics, are use their contacts to influence and forge a host of documents in order to undermine the planet's supply routes and economy, thus fomenting unrest among the inhabitants. Allow me to introduce my son, Cornelius. Cornelius. He's Yukon Cornelius. Oh, he was like my favorite person on Rudolph, too. It's Yukon Cornelius. Cornelius holds a prestigious position of administrative palace. It is thanks to him we managed to identify traces of entire chain of forged documents. The investigation led us to the perpetrators, who admitted to acting in the orders of members of the House Viserion, because they were intent on spreading the idea of restoring the title of Rogue Trader to their true heir. The young man is shrouded with mist of gray and blue, sickly shadows of fear fluttering around him. Better be afraid. A reminder that House Viserion has hardly covered itself in glory in the past. I allowed xenos to attack the planet. Speak with the heads of the houses present. Do you support the governor's accusations? Over the many years of service, Governor Drivestem earned Theodore's trust, and he holds his high office for a reason. On behalf of House Sauerback, I support his accusations. Your Lordship, Governor Drivestem has always faithfully served the rogue trader of House Von Valancius and concerned himself with the future of your trade dynasty, and so House Graprak thinks the charges against House Viserion to be sound. I humbly ask you to allow me to speak in defense of my family's honor. Evidence provided by the governor is utterly false. I cannot refute it, but I can say that the confidence that no one from my family has ever tried to forge documents in the Adeptus Administratum, let alone undermine the economy of your capital. Oh, well, I don't know if I like any of these. I wonder if I messed this up. I wonder if I messed this up. Well, I don't know, because I might get rid of Abelard. I could tell him to free him, but how's that going to look for everybody else? I must have missed something. Right? This is pretty important. Where's the load take me? Right before we land? Let's do it. I'm gonna reload it. I'm missing something. I have to be. This doesn't seem right. It's not like I heard the whole story of anything, right?